What's up, everyone? Uh, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Boy Chad on Chad Vlogs, and today is the 10th of July 2020, and it's Friday. So it's a lazy day. Actually, who am I kidding? Every day is a lazy. Every day is a lazy day in this lockdown. So I was just going through my older videos, looking at the comments and views and everything. So I came across that I actually never made the experience number 2 of my TCS interview. So this is the video. Intro time. So the first question is that how did I get the second interview? So the basic rule of TCS is that once you clear the TNQT test, which is the national qualifier test, which is held by TCS every year, you are called for the interview, and if you don't clear that, they will again call you for the interview, in which you don't need to give the offline test. So it's kind of free entry to the interview without giving the test, because you have already cleared it once. So on one test you get two interviews, kind of a, this is the deal basically. So I wasn't actually aware about that, and it was just a normal day, and I got a mail that you have been again invited for the interview on this date. So I had nothing to do, and I was like, okay, let's go for it. So what happened is that between my last interview and this, I took all the points from the last interview, and the first thing which I did was I actually joined an institution near me, which gave me some basic knowledge about some of the languages. Like in the last interview, they told me that you don't have any certification, so I primarily focused myself on getting some certification, or just getting myself engrossed in all those languages and concepts, everything. So I joined an institution, and also from some online studies, I got some basic knowledge about core Java, Python, SQL, and C++. I knew, so I brushed it up again. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And also, I did one more thing. Uh, R, yeah, the language R. So this was basically my preparation, and then I went for the interview, and it was like the same one. They called me at 12 o'clock at Thane, same place, same everything like the last time. So the mistakes which I did the last time, I had to not make those. Maybe some new mistakes can take place, but actually repeating those older mistakes is foolishness. So I went. They called me at 12. I reached there sharp at 12, because I knew that if I go early, it is of no use, because पिछले मैच का ही चलता रहता है interview. So I went at 12:15 around, and the usual checking and all. Then my mark sheets and all, they checked it again, and I was aware of the whole process. I wasn't nervous at all. I could see people sitting nearby me going through all their notes and whatnot, and actually that gave me a bit of stress and made me nervous that these guys are preparing so much, and I'm casually scrolling through my phone, or you know just chilling. So then I decided that just to go through some basic questions on Python, because that was one of my strongest points which I had to tell in the interview. I wasn't that strong on Java, so I tried that they should ask me questions on Python, and I even made all these changes in my resume. So because the last time I knew that they go through your resume in front of you, so in the resume I wrote all these things which I was really good at, confident at, and just to increase the volume of my resume, I did not add anything which I did not have any knowledge, or I wasn't prepared about. So yeah, then my name was called. I went into the interview room. There were four people sitting, three people actually, yeah, three people were sitting. Then I asked them, can I sit, and all those formalities. Then they asked me to introduce myself. uh, I again introduced myself, and while introducing this time, I did not even mention my BE project because it was totally mechanical based. So I didn't even bother to uh, mention my project or anything which would, divert their mind like, okay, he's mechanical. That's it. We are not taking him. So that was my strategy, you can say. But still, obviously, they came to know that I'm mechanical. So they asked me some basic questions that why do you want to get into IT? Why do you want to get into TCS? And one of the questions was who's the CEO? CEO, CFO. You guys should know the names of the big people in the company because that was asked to me. And yeah, I was pretty confident. I even clearly mentioned that this is my second time. Last time I was sitting in that room and everything. I was pretty confident, and maybe because of that, they were impressed. And yeah, while I was sitting outside before my turn, I went through some Python questions, and you can just randomly Google that top 50 questions for interview on Python, top 50 questions for interview for Java, and basically prepare those. Those are actually more than enough. If you don't have any project or if you're not from CS background, you can just go through those questions, understand it. So that actually helped me a lot because I was sitting outside and I just went through the top 5 questions, and one of the questions, actually two were asked from that. The first one was what are Python decorators, and I told that they are used whatever to make your code look nice whatever. And what is PEP8? So these all questions was I was able to answer because I read it and I had some basic knowledge. So they even asked me to write a difference between a tuple and a list, something. Yeah, I don't remember exactly, but then uh, I even wrote and showed them, and they asked me a couple of more questions, and the answer to which I did not know, I clearly said that sorry, sir, I don't know this. Then they were also in a casual mood. They were like, okay, I have asked you a tough question. Okay, next one. So that's how it went. Then they even asked me that, are you aware about what is the salary you're gonna get? So yeah, I knew it. I mentioned the package, and the sir was like, okay, nice. So it went smooth, but still I wasn't sure that I'm selected or not. Then randomly one of the ma'am asked me that about a question based on HTML. So luckily I had even read HTML and know about it, so I was able to answer it. And yeah, basically they want to see how confident you are and do you have some basic knowledge, because the thing is that right now I'm in TCS and I am working under such a domain about which getting knowledge is before joining the company is very difficult and expensive. So all the knowledge which I had before, I'm exactly not working in it. So they will give you training and all. So they are just checking your confidence, your body language, and if you have a smile and all, are you polite in talking and everything, and you just have some basic knowledge about coding. That's it. I would again say this, that just be confident, and just don't be overconfident or show that you're kind of arguing or you just know a lot. Just don't do that. uh, I guess, yeah, don't get nervous, and if you don't know, just tell them you don't know, or I will try to get knowledge about it later वगैरह ऐसा कुछ तो बोल दो. Just don't sit there like this idly. Yeah. What else can I remember about the interview? Then coming towards the end of the interview, one of the sir was like, "Do you know that TCS actually has a bond?" So at that point of time, I was like, "Okay, they're asking me about the bond. Am I selected?" But there's nothing like that. Basically, one of the person is made to sit there and he's gonna ask everyone, are you aware about the bond, are you available for the location, and all those things. So just don't get happy and excited that you're selected, because one of my friends, he was also asked the same question, and I was also asked the same question about the bond and relocation, but he didn't get selected and I got selected. So until the end, the 99% they won't, you know, make you understand that you are selected or you are not selected. So till the very end, till you walk out of the room, just maintain your patience. And yeah, that's about it. Be confident, be confident, be confident, and get some basic knowledge.